My TV says it's 94 degrees outside right now. That's diabolical work.
Hey everybody, welcome to the ESK8 UK live show. I'm ESK8 Windsor, and we got Silent Sookie in the background. And of course, this time we've got our guest, Viper. Did I say that?
What do you do? Yeah.
How's it going? Here it's real warm there in AZ.
Yeah. Yeah. TV's still scrolling by. Says 94 degrees outside. Tis entirely too hot. But if you're moving 30 to 40 miles an hour on an e-skate, it's quite a bit cooler than that.
yeah, that's what we say. Yeah, just stopping down, especially sitting riding, kills you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take this dog out for a run after this.
But I know you've got a lot of nice areas down there. I got a few EUC
Yeah.
friends.
If it weren't for the fence in my backyard, you could see the bike trail from my backyard.
Oh,
It's
convenient.
like my house is here, and then the bike trail is here, and then the street and more houses are on the other side of the bike trail. So I basically live on it.
Nice.
It's pretty awesome. Get that fly. You get that. Sorry, my dog's chasing a fly. It's funny.
Good. Get the fly.
What have you been up to?
Healing from a dumb injury. Still riding around.
Don't do that.
Yeah, it was a few months ago, so now it's more just muscle building back up.
Oh, I get that. Yeah, I've been there. I broke my collarbone once upon a time. I was riding well before the doctor said I should or could be, but that's beside the point.
Yeah. No, I waited, but now I just muscle building. It's getting back at endurance. Can't be on a board for more than like an hour now.
Yeah, that sucks. Having to build up the endurance that you've had for a while.
Yeah.
Always a bummer.
What about you? What have you been up to riding around when it's cool at night?
I mean, I ride to work every day because I don't have a car, and I don't really care if it's hot outside. The heat just determines which gear I wear, whether it's body armor or my riding jacket. The jacket's quite a bit hotter than the armor is.
Yeah, I feel that.
But I just switched up my setup a little bit. I got, what all did I get? I got a new deck. I got a DeVega on the front.
Yeah.
New enclosure with the deck, so I had to rebuild my battery, which was kind of a pain in the butt, but it is what it is. I switched back to Hubba Hubs with some spacers that I had a buddy design for me. But I got 9-inch by 3.5 wide tires. They're technically for lawnmowers, but they're hard. Let me formulate my sentences real quick. They're a little too hard for racing, but for everyday riding, they have a super tall sidewall, so they're super cush over big cracks and bumps and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah.
And then they over inconsistent surfaces, they don't grip the greatest for everyday riding, but over smooth surfaces, they grip fantastically. There's only been one corner on my daily route that I've been able to kind of slide them out a little bit, and even that sliding was super linear. They didn't just let go and be gone. They were kind of, slowly letting go of the grip.
Yeah.
But that corner's super, like I could slide any board around that corner, to be honest, because it's banked just a little bit right where I hit it. And it's heel side for me, so I can just throw it back. So I could guarantee I could probably slide the go-kart tires around that particular corner. What are you doing? You still chasing that fly? Oh, hi. Him good boy.
He's a good boy.
Him my brindle boy.
So you said you
Really no.
replaced the
No.
deck. What deck did you replace?
So I went from the kind board or West Coast standard Chimera, the second deck up there,
Okay.
to a Tommy Boy Death Wish, the
Okay,
42
yeah.
inch MTB,
Love Tommy Boy.
with carbon fiber on the bottom.
Ooh. Nice,
Yeah.
clean.
Switched to his enclosure too. More I wish more boards were a little wider to accompany three wide cell groups, like
Mm-hmm.
taking three P groups and putting them end to end wide in an enclosure. It makes it to where you can fit so much more cells. Like I could in a LaCroix enclosure, since they fit cells three wide, you can fit 20s and still be able to have a, a space for BMS,
Yeah,
like a whole
those decks
cell
are quite.
group's spot for BMS.
Yeah, their decks are quite wide.
Yeah, I really like it. I just wish they were stiffer. The
Yeah,
specifically for racing and going fast, like
yeah,
for just carving and cruising around, they're perfectly fine. Like that amount of flex is flawless.
I
But
agree.
if you're trying to go fast and be hard on the acceleration and hard on the braking, you don't
Yeah,
want a
that
deck
extra
with
little
that much
wobble when
flex.
you're. Yeah, yeah. I feel.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
especially
learned
if they're like on
that.
any straight or anything like that. If there's a little bump or anything,
Yep.
the deck flexes out and it lifts the back tires off the ground. Which, depending on your ESC setup and how it's set up and how it's tuned and yada yada yada, can lead to overcurrent issues. Because when
Yeah.
your wheels come off the ground, they'll
Obviously, yeah.
receive a
You're
lot
pushing.
more. They'll receive
Yeah.
less current, and then when they recontact the ground, that current spike
But yeah.
is a lot of current.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to keep up with the momentum. Yeah, it
Get
just
that big boy,
pulls
get that
everything.
fly. Look,
Yeah.
there it is. There it is. Go get it. You're not paying attention, dude. You're not paying attention. It's over there.
He need to get his job done for the day.
I know. Huh? It's just one fly too. It's been annoying me and my lady for the last couple of days. One of our cats tries to get it too. Ugh. He's more successful than Oslo is, but
So, have you been hitting any intro to speeds out there?
yeah, I actually it was actually my idea to start an intro to speed chapter for Utah. I just found out from a buddy of mine that Johnny Mooney, from the owner of Mooney ESK8,
Mm-hmm.
I found out from a buddy of mine that he lives close to me. So when I wanted to start an intro to speed group, I just hit him up like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And we just did it. The first couple meets, it was just me out there by myself. But after he started joining, and then our other buddy from the EV Tech Steven YouTube channel joined up and started doing advertising in on like Facebook and Instagram and stuff. And once they made like an actual official Instagram for Intro to Speed out here, we started getting a lot more popular after that. Like last year, I think the most amount of people we had was like 4 or 5, and this year we had we had 10 racers for the spec race. That's not including spectators. And we even had Rux and Dina Catch come out from
Oh,
California
nice.
too. Yeah, it was pretty sick. Oh, we got stickers too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the stickers.
Yeah, I love the stickers.
That's
I've
cool.
plastered them all over the place. There's a couple of stop signs with Intro to Speed stickers on them. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it running right now, or is it too hot for the events to be going
it's
on?
It's borderline too hot. Um, as far as like most people wouldn't enjoy sitting out in this much heat.
Yeah.
And then for some boards, it's definitely too hot. Anything like on the board I just showed you, I have to be careful going to work and how long I hold 40 mile an hour for, or it'll overheat and I'll have to slow down or stop for a minute or deal with less current.
And bricks and minifigs didn't try to shut you down.
No, we're dealing with a massive drought, and our one of our mayor is facing an absolute boatload of backlash because him and a bunch of his committee members just approved construction of a huge water using data center.
Yep, I heard of that. Yep.
Yeah, it's all over Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and stuff. Yeah, the people are going absolutely wild. There's massive protests and stuff. People setting fires in the streets and shit. It's wild.
Yeah, I'm in Canada and I've heard about this. It's yeah, crazy.
Yeah, this is literally like one of our worst years for watershed in history, and they want to put in a for one, they want to put in a data center that uses a lot of water, and two, they want to lie about the amount of water that it does actually use. Because the mayor's all like, "Oh, it doesn't use as much water as you think." Bull crap. We already don't have enough right now. Like some of our reservoirs are at like 23% capacity, which is an all-time low. Like that's barely anything in our reservoirs, which is insane. But it makes sense because we had it snowed like a total of 3 times, and they were nothing. It was a sprinkling of salt on us, basically. We try to do weekly group rides. We did the last few group rides that we've done were off-road group rides, but Mooney wants to dial back on those a little bit. I wanted to do one today, but it's swelteringly hot, so I doubt any of the boys are down.
Yeah.
But I go to there's a weekly bike night group ride Thursday nights that I try to go to. Matter of fact, usually if I work on a Thursday on my way home, I run into said group ride since I live on the bike trail. It's actually called the 999 ride because it's they meet at 900 South and 900 East, and they ride the 9 line bike trail. Give me that, weirdo. But yeah, I try to go to those decently often. There's a few of my buddies that go to those as well. I was honestly just waiting for my headlights from PEV components. I ride the same setup predominantly always. I ride my Violet pretty much exclusively to grocery stores, the gas station, and to run my dog. And then anywhere else, or if I just feel like going for a carving session, the Violet's usually pretty good for that. But I pretty much always ride my big board electric because I love it.
Yeah.
I just love the power output. I love the big tires. I love the duality trucks. It's just the hands down the best board that I've ever built and the funnest to be on, period.
Yeah, the duality.
Hopefully the R1 replaces that because I'm definitely interested in trying some actual 10-inch tires. Like there's marketed tires that are 10 inches that they're not actually 10 inches. Like these 9-inch tires that I have are actually 8 3/8 inches, which is just under 8.5 inches, which is slightly annoying. But that's just the way tires are, I guess.
Yeah.
They hardly ever actually measure out to the diameter that's printed into the mold on the side of them.
I know Stu just moved over to the big go-kart tires. Away
Yeah,
from
he's
the
doing a lot of stuff
BMPs.
with the go kart tires. Actually, did you see his V7 chassis,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's funny
the
because I
V7
wanted him to do that a
CST
few years ago.
chassis? Yeah, yeah. Well, what you said a few years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. That's always been my kind of like nitpicky thing about Stooge is the tube chassis, which I understand. Tube chassis are extremely strong. Okay, they've
Yeah.
been used in automotive shit for a really long time. I'm strictly talking about from a visual perspective. Okay, I
Hmm.
don't like the tube chassis. That V7 chassis, since it's actually, laser cut out steel and welded together and shit,
Hmm.
that is fucking sexy. I
It
like
is.
it.
It's. I know.
I like
I
it
know.
a
I've got a
lot.
V6, and I'm just like, damn it! I can't justify.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure it's a lot of money.
Yeah, I gotta wait a few years and see what comes up with
Yeah,
next. But yeah,
I doubt I'll ever buy one, to be honest, especially if I get the board that Bence is developing and working on. His chassis is almost done, by the way.
I mean, I love their boards. Great. I mean, great on the track, but like, I don't have that much fun regularly riding them. The maintenance is definitely a pain in the butt. Like,
That's one of the reasons why my race board is also going to be my long range board that I go for, endurance rides on. Um, and it's on duality. That's not on three
yeah,
links.
yeah, yeah. They're almost as good. Like, they're pretty much as good. I find them more fun
Oh,
depending on how you just set
hey,
them up.
Mr. Allen is here that has ridden the CST
Oh,
V7. Yeah,
oh.
Mr. Alan Powell, the man, the myth, the legend. Thoughts, good sir? You can't just pop in here, say I've ridden it, and then drop off the face of the planet. I'll let you type, and we'll continue talking. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
it looks
curious.
sexy. I'm sure it performs just as well because it gets you down to that deck height at axle level clearance like the V6 does. Um, but it uses the CST trucks instead, which I have heard only good things about the CST trucks. I haven't laid eyes on or tried to set myself yet, but they definitely seem to be a pretty decent upgrade from your standard three links as far as controlling the different axes of movement and uh,
Yeah, yeah.
stepping away
Adjusting
from
them. Yeah,
the actual links and whatnot. Because those are the most fragile part of the three link system is the links themselves and the
yeah,
hardware that holds them.
yeah.
That's like the only thing I've ever seen break on three link trucks is the heads of the bolts that hold the links snap off, or the links themselves, the broads bend. um, Extra weight from the brackets of CST, basically helping good. Adjustable wheelbase and height. That was the other thing that I was interested in is the wheelbase and height adjustability of the V7. That's
Hmm.
an extremely attractive feature. There's
Yeah,
not a lot
depending on what
of
tires you want to run.
yeah, exactly. And depending on what how much pushback you want from your deck
Hmm.
and whatnot, because some people like a lot of return to center and a lot of pushback from even their race boards. I'm not
I
one of
don't like
those
that on my
people.
race. Yeah, yeah, I don't like that on my race boards.
Nah,
Regular
I
street
want it to
riding,
just
fun
go.
as hell. Yeah, I want that rebound.
Hmm. Seems like
Yeah,
the
it's in the.
V7's taking a lot into consideration. I also saw his enclosed gear drive iteration as well.
I have not seen the gear drive iteration. I'll have to
No,
look at that after.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mo made. I don't think he's actually like said anything about them specifically. They're just in some videos. But his most recent video that he put out of I think it was a V7 chassis on big cart tires, but it was enclosed gear drives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'll just look
the
it up.
off-roading of V7 would be cool because you can raise the deck platform up to gain your the ground clearance that you need.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I want to try. I have pipe dreams of putting close to or actual go-kart tires on my off-road build. That's four-wheel drive and whatnot. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just to see.
Sturdy, that's good. Like
Yeah,
sturdy.
we need the start. It definitely looks
Reliable and
sturdy from
sturdy.
the videos. Even just the videos of those three chassis that he had made sitting on the ground, they look really beefy. Like
Mm-hmm.
all the steel that he's used is pretty thick shit.
Yeah,
I
Mo
wonder what the
definitely
weight is
uses the
though.
good
Is it
stuff.
heavy? It's probably really heavy, huh? It's got to be pretty heavy,
It's got to be
especially if you put
heavier,
any
yeah.
decent amount of battery in it. To have a decent amount of torque and output for the big kart tires. I could see that being. Mm, I'm just thinking about batteries because we have really high output batteries, especially if you put them in the right configuration. Um, Especially with the way brushless systems works as far as battery amps and correlation to motor amps and that
It's only
ratio. You know how many
2
battery amps you need to actually achieve a certain amount of motor amps.
Yeah.
Um, I wonder if we necessarily need more like higher output batteries, or if our focus should be more on grip still, because obviously we've made advancements as far as grip with kart tires coming into play and whatnot. Because even Brady's already hit 1.5 G lateral on the slick. I think that was on the slicks just recently.
Yeah, yeah, no, I know, yeah, he's been trying to get over too. I don't know.
For sure heavier than the V6.
I would prefer some more reliable high-end ESCs personally.
Now
Uh
we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas. That's definitely what we need because there's there's options for sure. Like Maker X G300s are options, but those things are freaking huge. Yeah, they made the two G300, but it's no longer in production because there wasn't enough.
demand, yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't enough demand. Exactly. Okay.
That's me. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yes. Mo uses Meepo stuff for a lot of prototyping because
yeah,
he likes the JK ESCs and how reliable they are.
yeah.
Ooh, new ESCs. I wonder if Stooge is ever gonna. Hmm, I might be on something here, but I wonder if Stooge is ever gonna work with an ESC manufacturer because he seems to be pretty particular about how the ESCs that he willingly puts on his boards.
Yeah, I'm not
He seems
sure.
to be super particular, so I wonder if that's in his plans to work with any ESC manufacturers or anything like that.
Ooh, can't see anything. Okay, okay. Keep an eye out.
I have a love hate relationship when people tell me that stuff. Because I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. Things are working. Things are getting done. Things are changing. But what is it?
Right, and then you have the fear of like, I hope they're going the right direction, and then
Yeah,
later
yeah.
figure
You're
out you're
like,
like,
oh, I
oh god
really
dang
hope
it.
it's going the way that I want it to go. Because if it's not, I don't want it anymore.
so many times. Like, if only somebody stepped in earlier and was like, "Hey."
Yep. Yep.
Well, I'm sure they know what
Yeah,
they're
that's one
doing.
of the that's one of the things that I like about Propel, to be honest. So I'm on the J fucking Hobbywing. Okay.
I like Hobby Wing myself.
I just like things that I can tune. Like I want to be able to change ramp times and throttle curves and
Right, I want all that
stuff like that.
customizability. It's on Hobby Wing. The Vesks, I've had too many issues with Vesks, but I do love Vesk and power delivery and everything. Yeah, just being able to tune it. I mean, the Z mode is just my favorite mode. So like,
I have yet to try the Z mode. I have a buddy that has one. He rides regular and I ride goofy, and he
yeah,
uses both bindings, so I couldn't try his board. Especially with the way his angles are set up. It's four wheel drive, so it didn't matter if I rode it backwards technically, but the angles riding it backwards would not be the greatest.
yeah.
Yeah, he was on I think 15 in the rear and 35 in the front. So that would riding that backwards would be terrible.
Yeah.
But I do like the Zemo a lot. I like that it has a torch option. I like things that light up and are pretty, and
I do as
that
well.
torch option satisfies that very very nicely.
For me, it's
What
the
would
dual
be
trigger,
cool?
like
Yeah,
having full
yeah,
throat.
they
Like,
have the dual trigger option. Yeah,
that's what
that's
I'm
the
really
other.
about.
Yeah, that's the other good cool thing about the Z mode is it has there's thumb wheel, standard trigger, and then dual trigger options for whatever you may prefer.
Yeah.
There's another remote, you may have heard of it. You probably have. You've been around for a while. Um, I can't remember what it's actually called, but it's from a company called Wave RX. But it's VX4 style. It's just really expensive, which is why I don't have one yet because I'm really interested in trying it. But it basically has a meter system built into it, built into the remote itself. So you can have VESC data logging and tracking just with the remote.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then the screen's super, super nice. You can change a bunch of different stuff on the screen, like what it displays and the color and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. And then there's a couple of different material options for the case. There's a couple of different case shape options. And I think there's also there's not a dual trigger option, but I think there's a trigger and a thumb wheel option as well. But it has an auxiliary. If you have an LTT smart BMS, you can wire it to the remote receiver, and the remote, yeah, that thing. You can see
Yeah,
your
the I remote.
individual
Yeah,
cell
yeah, I've seen
voltages on the
this.
remote, dude. It's super cool. Has an auxiliary button, so if you want to hook up like a horn or make it so your lights, you can turn your lights on with with the button on the remote. I cannot speak today. My tongue ain't working properly. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's like it looks super super quality. And then there's trigger, a circle thumb wheel, and a more like VX4 shape thumb wheel option. And then that screen looks super nice. It looks super bright like the VX4 screen does. That's one of my biggest things about the VX4 that I like the most is how bright the screen is. It can be blinding daylight outside, and that screen is always, always, always visible. There's never a point in time in which glare makes it to where I can't see how fast I'm going or how hot my motors are or anything like that.
Yeah, that's convenient.
That remote's just 3 times as expensive as a VX4 is.
Oh, you have to
Yeah,
get add your
it's like yeah, $268 right there, boom, and that's before shipping in Texas. So it's like 300, 320, something like that after you get it in a cart and whatnot and click all your buttons.
Yep. Not cheap.
but they are made in um, the U.S.
That's always nice as well.
Yeah,
Well, if you're in the
that
U.S.
would be fantastic. Yeah, if you're
Everyone
in
else
the U.S.,
outside the U.S. is like,
that's
oh, well, it's even more
fantastic.
expensive. I guess I think we're getting close to our time here. If you have any last
Yeah.
thoughts.
Well, honestly, I want to talk about adding GPS to the remote. I think, honestly, I think Wave RX would be one of the better candidates for doing something like that because of how advanced their remote already is. Oh, the charger's magnetic, by the way.
Mm.
Try it, Alan. Get that remote and give it a shot, and let me know your thoughts, please, and thank you.
Let all of us plebs
That
know.
way, that way I don't spend $300 on something I'm not gonna like.
Again.
Because if you like it and can support it, I know that it'll be worth my money.
The adamant trigger remote.
But
Yeah, trigger's nice.
I think you specifically will like it a lot because you like your VESC data and your tracking and stuff, and that has it all built into the remote. You can view everything from the remote. You can upload. The remote connects to Wi-Fi automatically, like when you get home, it uploads the data for you, once you have it all already set up and whatnot. Like a meter or a Megan does. So it's basically all the same functionality as a meter or a Megan. It's just in your remote. And then it also connects to smart BMSs, which is what that auxiliary button is for. If you have an LTT BMS, it has an auxiliary output on it for lights or horn or whatever. The remote can access control of that auxiliary output on the BMS. And obviously, that also makes it to where you can see individual cell voltages and total pack voltages and all that type of information from your remote as well. I've known about this remote for like 2 years. I've wanted it for a really long time. I just when it's something so small and breakable that's that expensive, I'm very hesitant on spending the money. Oh, he probably does. I haven't looked at the website in a long time. When I first started looking at the remote, I know he didn't have GPS. I just knew it was Veda. Good lord! I just combined VESC and data and made one word. What am I doing? But originally, when he first came out with it, it was just VESC data and data logging and stuff. So he probably does have GPS now. I will. I can't do anything on my phone while I'm on the live, so I will look at that after and then message you if I find information. I also do have an Instagram chat with the guy, so I can send him a message as well if that information is not directly available on the website. Hey, look, I got some of my talking ability back. Yeah, see, he's got GPS now. He didn't have that before. Sorry, guys, my phone's really small.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's not that expensive either. $25 for the GPS module. That ain't bad. And I doubt there's a subscription required to use it, which is the case with a lot of GPS trackers. You got to pay monthly to be able to use their
Yeah, it's the
service because you're using
VN22.
their
Yeah,
satellites and whatnot.
this is just a basic GPS chip that's used in a lot of different devices. So as long as it's got the
Okay,
software or updated the firmware to handle it, yeah.
sweet. There we go. Yeah, I think yeah, Alan, if you feel the need, good sir, I'll find out about your PPM question and let you know. And then yeah, keep us updated on that remote option. I have yet to see anybody use it for ESK8. At least anybody that is active or posts online. So it'll be interesting to see somebody that is active in the scene and actively races and stuff use that remote and We'll see what they think. I'm pretty sure it uses a Hall sensor too, so you don't have to worry about potentiometer issues, which I have dealt with in the past. All right. I think that's it for us, though.
All right.
That's about all we got.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to definitely
Always
check
a
out those
pleasure.
2 gear drives and keep an
Check out
update
that Waypower
now
X
and
remote
stuff
too.
for
You might also
ESC.
like it. I know you like your data, even if it has to come from a Vask.
I like my data, but I forego convenient data, having it in the palm of my hand. As long as I get it logged somewhere that I can check when I get back, that's good enough for me. But I
Okay.
mean, I get
I
if
see
you're
you.
living in a hot place and you constantly want to be monitoring temperatures, like yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my main reasons for it. I like to have all of my information readily available. Like right now, I'm waiting on a U split to come in so I can use my DeVega and a Bluetooth module at the same
Yeah,
time, so I
yeah.
can have my vest connected to yours truly.
Mhm.
Because right now I can't use my Bluetooth module because I'm using my DeVega, and it
Can't
pisses me
change any
off.
settings. You gotta, yeah.
Yeah, I can't do nothing. Can't do nothing, especially because. But I mean, I could if I got a Megan, but
Yeah.
I don't have a Megan. I have a DeVega, which is fine. I like it for. I just like it for tracking my miles because remotes are, in my experience, unreliable and actually keeping track of how many miles. Like they'll hit a certain mileage and then reset back to zero or something like
Yeah,
that.
I've had that happen many times. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that. The Vega does not do that, and you can track individual parts on mile or individual miles on individual parts.
Yeah. Well, anyways, thanks for joining
All right, buddy.
us.
Yeah, yeah, it was good hanging out,
Yeah, it was good hanging
conversating.
out. Yeah.